Thinking of moving to Poland, but are you sure this is the place for you? Let's see. If you walk on the street with poker face, never smile to strangers and think that those who smile to you are weird, and you're not open for communication, don't come to Poland. Because in Poland, people are so nice. They look happy. They walk on the street. They smile to strangers without any hidden meaning, just because they're in a good mood. They can have a small talk. If you're not up to this, don't come to Poland. I want to bring up a few examples from my real life. I lived in Taiwan for more than 11 years, and whenever I was coming back to Belarus, I had a lot of funny and awkward situations that actually made me want to cry. One day I was standing on a bus stop, waiting for my bus, obviously, and I was just all in my thoughts and I smiled. Well, I don't know why, just because I had a good mood, I thought of something nice. A man came to me and said, "What are you smiling at?" And I was like, that was such an awkward situation, honestly. At first, I did not understand why he came to me. Then I was thinking maybe he thought that I was looking at him and smiling at him, but actually I didn't even saw him. I was just, all in my thoughts. I didn't pay attention to any people. So there, if you smile to people you don't know, they may think either you are weird or you're flirting. One more funny and awkward situation that happened to me. In Taiwan, when you go shopping in a supermarket, take this shopping basket, you come to the checkout belt, you put this basket with all the items inside to this checkout belt, and then the cashier just takes each item one by one and then put all the shopping carts back. So basically you don't need to take all the products like tomatoes and bread what you bought on the checkout belt. Time to time when I was coming back to Belarus, my biggest mistake was to put this shopping basket on a checkout belt, and oh my god, I've learned so many new words, so many new bad words that the cashier was shouting at me. Honestly, it took me a while to understand what's going on because I just used to do it this way and I simply did not think of it, just some habits, from Taiwan. If you're planning to move to Poland but you're afraid that nobody will help you, I must say that people in Poland are super helpful, seriously. One interesting story, I really hope that you guys like my stories. One day, my daughter and I, we went to outpatient hospital. I wanted to make vaccination from gripa for her. How it is organized here in Poland. First we go to see a doctor. Doctor gives us a code, just a sequence of numbers, which I have to show in a pharmacy. Pharmacy can give me the vaccine, which I bring back to the outpatient hospital and they make a vaccination. So usually I have to go to pharmacy like 10 minutes before vaccination. And it happened that first, yes, we went to doctor, we got this code, but then we had to reschedule the vaccination day because our daughter got sick and then we were traveling. Once we were ready to do this vaccination again, we went to see a doctor and I just double checked with the doctor whether this code still working or maybe it's already expired. And the doctor said, no, it's fine. It was Friday evening, which is a very important fact. On Monday, we had this vaccination. I come to pharmacy, show them code, and they're like, but it's expired. And I just realized that probably it was Friday night and maybe the doctor just thought that it's 1 month, but it was another month. Anyway, so I explained the situation at the pharmacy and I'm like, what can I do? Maybe I can buy this vaccination. And they said, yes, of course you can buy. It will cost 90 złotych. But why don't you just go to the outpatient hospital so that they just give you another code? And I'm like, sorry, that was my husband. My first thought was like, who cares about me if I have such situation back in Belarus? Well, most likely they would ask me to come, schedule appointment again and get the, the ticket to visit and blah, blah, blah. So it will last long. So I was like, are you sure maybe I can just buy it? But the lady at the pharmacy really thanks a lot to her. She was like, no, come on, just try it, just call. So I called to the outpatient hospital. I'm still learning Polish and the lady on the phone was carefully and patiently waiting for me to finish the explanation. And you know what? She said, no problem, I will just go to the doctor and we'll give you another code. So within 3 minutes, I got this code within my SMS on my phone and she called me to double check just to confirm that I've got that SMS. I was like, wow, it's a magic. I was thanking her so much. I was so impressed. This is a really great situation and I'm really glad to share it with you guys. And if you do not speak Polish, but you only know English, still come. Because in Poland, a lot of people speak English. Seriously, I walk my dog. I meet some other people who also walk their dog. All the people I met of different ages, they easily switch to English and speak with me. By the way, I don't know if it's true or not, but I've heard that it's only for Warsaw. For example, in Poznan or in Wrocław, I have some friends there, and they said that there are not that many people speaking English. Guys, please share with me in the comments below how is the situation in some other cities, seriously. Let's see the statistics, because here in Warsaw it is super conveniently to live speaking English. But if you do plan to move to Poland, to live here, I believe it is a must to learn the language and the culture. Language is a really good tool to get integrated. In our family, we all are learning Polish. My husband passed B1 Polish language exam, yoo-hoo! This is really great, like he can watch movies in Polish language easily. For me, I have completed A2 Polish language. I try to speak as much as I can, so I will get there. And our daughter Alice, she is 2.5 years old. She goes to Polish nursery, to Slovak, and we are already learning some Polish words from her. If you don't care about the environment, throw out the trash on the streets, don't clean after your dog, don't come to Poland, you won't feel comfortable here. Because in Poland, people do care about the environment. Like back in Belarus, we had so many troubles when we got a dog and we started walking on the grass. Nobody cleans after their dogs. That was super bad, because every day you step in. If you do not like to follow regulations, I'm afraid Poland is not for you. For example, we do have trampolines for kids in the neighborhood. And usually when kids jump on the trampolines, they do take their shoes off. It is a regulation. And whenever we come with our daughter Alice, for example, even if it's cold, maybe winter time, I usually do take some warm socks for her so that she can take her shoes off, put those warm socks on and jump. One day I met a foreign lady, she was also there with a baby, and the kid asked whether he should take his shoes off or not, and the lady said, no, go like this. So he jumped on the trampolines in his shoes. And well, since we were standing next to her and she's a foreigner, I just guessed that maybe she doesn't know and she cannot read the regulation, because the regulation board is just next to us and it's written here, please do not jump in the shoes. I politely said that no, maybe you don't know, yes, it is a must to take the shoes off. The answer was like, no, I saw many other kids don't take it off, it's okay. And I was like, okay, but maybe those other kids are also foreigners who don't know or don't understand or don't want to follow these rules. And in my personal opinion, if you come to another country and there are some rules here, I think it is a must to follow the rules for everyone's well-being. Plus, it's not hard to take the shoes off, right? So yeah, one more story. By the way, if you are interested to know more about the district we live at, it's called Wilanów. It's here in Warsaw. I have made a video about it, this one. Welcome to take a look. If you don't like hot summer and you're more up to snowy winters, then Poland is not for you, because in Poland we have 5 months of summer. Well, technically it's 3, but if we are looking at the weather, winters are not that cold like in Warsaw. Usually it's 0 degrees or maybe -3, -5. I think only a few days we had -10. Plus, if it snows, the snow melts fast. There is no this melting snow which is already mixed with the dirt from the roads and so on. What do you guys like? Snowy winters or hot summers? Please share in the comments below. Let's check the statistics. I vote for hot summers. If you don't care about pricing, then it's just for your information. Prices in Poland are cheaper than in other European countries. In Denmark, for example, prices are 3 times more expensive than in Poland. When we traveled to Denmark, we knew that it's really expensive there in Denmark, but we did not expect that it will be that expensive. By the way, when we were in Denmark, I did go to a local 7-Eleven store, just a convenience store, and I checked what can I get there for €1. If you are interested to know whether I have found anything for €1 there, check out this video. If you want to know more about prices and cost of living here in Poland, guys, I have made a video about it, this one. Speaking of food, there are no doubts. The food is great. Come, you will love it. Start with trying some traditional Polish dishes like kotlets schabowy or żurek soup or makowiec or pierogi or golombki. Okay, I am hungry now because when I think of this food, I really like it. So let me stop for now. You can Google the traditional food in Poland, and yes, if you come, please try, you will love it. If you have pets, do not afraid to come to Poland, because Poland is super pet friendly. Here she is, my dog, Akemi the Shiba. The last but not least, if you do not like traveling, think twice, because in Poland there are so many options for traveling within the Poland, around Europe, to the mountains, to the ocean, to the sea. The flights are cheap. You can travel by car, with dogs, with kids. See, you won't resist it. We do like traveling, and since we moved here, we did travel to many countries around Europe by car, with dog and with baby. So guys, if you're interested, we do have a playlist here. Welcome to take a look at these videos. So guys, as you see, there are many advantages of living here in Poland. We moved 1.5 years ago and we really like it here. Honestly, we did not expect that it will be that good. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I really hope you liked it. Please give me a thumbs up. Welcome to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're interested, of course. And Instagram, guys. I show our real life there. And yes, oi, Akemi. Okay, Akemi, say bye-bye. Bye guys, see you in our next video.